new Sketchbook, and today I'm going to be decorating it and drawing on the first page. I have some stuff I'm gonna decorate with, so a bunch of stickers from Star UV and just some random like tags and doodles and drawings from my friends. So yay!
I never plan out my sketchbook covers really. I just like to place drawings and stickers on it, and I call it a day. Yeah, so this one sticker, I could not get the backing off of. I tried for so long, and I could not get it off. I don't know why. Ta-da! Here it is, and also here's my little sister saying 6-7 as I show off my sketch.
6-7.
So I have a mutual on Instagram that goes by Jagged Jaws, and I literally love their art so much. They draw a bunch of their infinite Kinsona art, and I just loved the design so much, so I wanted to draw him on the first page. I've heard the word Kinsona thrown around a few times, but I've never fully understood what it meant, so I looked it up, and it apparently varies person to person. Like, sometimes it can really just be somebody that loves a fictional character so much, like it's their favorite fictional character, so they just kind of want to redesign them a bit to represent themselves, while other people go as far as to believe that there's different universes and that in a past life they were that fictional character. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I am working on the drawing. I decided to color it in with my acrylic markers. I decided to switch paper from mixed media to watercolor because I mostly use acrylic markers now, so there was just too much warping going on in mixed media paper, and this paper hardly warped at all. It's really thick and it is amazing. So I want to mention this because why not? I just woke up not too long ago and I had a dream where I went on my TikTok and I saw that I was tagged in some photos, and I click on it and I start swiping, and it's like a photo dump of someone's drawings. The first two were really poorly drawn images of my OC Mochi pregnant, and I literally, like in the dream, I saved it and sent it to some of my friends, and I said, I don't know if I should laugh or cry or fart. And looking at the rest of the person's page, they literally only drew Sonic OCs, but pregnant. And I just remember thinking, what on earth did I just find? So yeah, I hope you liked hearing about my lovely dream. Anyway, about the drawing. This drawing in particular kind of vaguely reminds me of a past drawing I did of another person's infinite redesign. It's not like that similar or anything, but you know, they both had red hair, and I totally think that Infinite probably went through a very intense emo phase, like in his mid-teens, and probably had his hair dyed partly red. I could totally see that for him. I still think that, like, obviously Infinite is emo. Like, he is literally the most emo Sonic character in existence, even more than Shadow. But yeah, like, totally like Infinite would have dyed hair and probably unironically said, "It's not a face, Mom." Oh my goodness, he's so corny. But obviously he would be right, because you can't tell me that Infinite is not emo. He's literally emo, and I love him. Unrelated to this drawing, but I wanted to test out and see how alcohol markers would work on this paper. I have heard in the past, like, people saying that you can use alcohol markers on watercolor paper, but it's not like the most recommended thing, but it's fine if you do. So I wanted to try it out, and I made this. It's my OC it's my OC mochi. I did not do this on purpose because of the dream. But anyway, yeah, it's just mochi being cute, and the only thing that I can tell a difference is that this paper is more textured, so it was a little more difficult to make a blend, but other than that, like, it was fine. So yay! That's all I have to say about the drawing, so I'm just gonna talk about random stuff I've been up to. So I've been rewatching Wednesday again. It's my favorite show ever, and I've rewatched it I don't even know how many times. It makes me so happy, and it's like a comfort show. I don't know how to explain it, but it just makes me feel so at ease. Something about it just feels like it's literally what I would want from a show or movie kind of thing. So yeah, I am rewatching it, and it's with my mom. She watched the first season and a little bit of the second season, and then we took a break because I forget why. So we're gonna finish watching the last parts of Wednesday season 2, and I am so excited for the third season. I can't wait. It's gonna be sometime around this time next year, I think, is when it's gonna come out, and Winona Ryder is gonna be in it, which I think is so cool. I am just so excited. But yeah, just in general, I've been watching a lot of more movies or shows, so I guess I'm gonna talk about that, because otherwise I don't have a whole lot going on. I watched Legally Blonde, and I loved it so much. I just loved the whole vibes, the aesthetics, the characters, everything, and it's definitely one of my favorites now. And I also watched The Fragrant Flower Blooms with Dignity or something. It's an anime. It was okay. It was like fun to watch once. It just is very cliche. It's literally your cliche romance anime. But it was fun. Corny, but fun. I've also been watching Death Note, which I think is so good so far. I love it. I used to be really into anime back when I was in middle school to like early high school. Like, I was really crazy about like anime in Japan and stuff, which has definitely gone down. It's still there, but you know, it's not nearly as much as it was. But yeah, I would always hear about Death Note and how good it was, but I never watched it because I don't know why, but I guess younger me saw Ryuk and was like, oh nah, this has to be like sorcery or something. I don't know what younger me was thinking, but I kept seeing stuff of like Misa especially, and I was like, okay, she's really cute, maybe I'll try it. So I tried it out, and I'm really liking it so far. I actually don't like Misa that much. Like, I do like her, but not as much as I thought I would. She's like cute and all, but I don't know. I just feel like she falls a little flat. No, really flat in comparison to the other characters. Like, I feel like all the characters are so interesting, and then there's Misa, who is just like, I love you, Light. And which I know, like, usually I like that kind of thing,
because, like, you know, Amy Rose I miss when she was absolutely obsessed with Sonic, but I feel like this is a different circumstance because Amy and Sonic, they are just, you know, teenagers. They're not like, you know, dealing with a notebook where you write names and they'll die, like serial killer type stuff. So just seeing her being all like, I love you, Light, and trying to kiss him and stuff while they're trying to figure out who is Kira is a little bit like, but yeah, otherwise I really like the show. And I want Misa's entire wardrobe, please. And I think that Elle is low-key fine. He's so fine. And yeah. Yeah, that's kind of all I have to talk about. So the video is going to end here, and the final clip where I'm showing my drawing, my sister is blasting YouTube Shorts and says 6'7" again. Iconic.
My question.
You don't have to answer that.
What?
6'7".
Is that everything right?
Of course not, Amanda.